News to me.
Surprise.
Spoiler alert.
Stab, dab, and
Stab, dab, and run.
Again, that's what you're worried about?
The world's
That's what
tiniest
you want.
violin for her. Hey, on my in-laws' couch, like.
Grab your coffees, open your books, and settle in. I'm Jess.
And I'm Jen, and this is Spoiler Alert. Consider this your official warning. Nothing is off limits.
All right. You excited?
I'm excited for this one. This was a
good
really
one.
good one. I read it in one day. Start to finish.
It was a little over a week, but I'm busy, so.
Yeah.
But we read Do Not Disturb by Freida McFadden. It's on the table for once.
Amazing.
Physical copy.
We're Kindle girlies.
We
It's
are
okay.
Kindle girlies, but my mom
Minus
read this. My mom read this in a physical copy, so I had them.
That's valid.
Okay, so quick little summary.
Mhm.
We have Quinn as our main character.
Mhm.
Starts off strong with the main part of the story right away.
Murders her husband.
Murders her husband. And usually in Frida books, it's not the person that is like telling that
Yeah.
prologue.
No.
And then chapter 1 starts and they're like, don't get me wrong, like, I did it. And I was like, oh, we're just coming clean right away.
No, that's valid.
So I was like, what is this going to be about then? Usually we're trying to figure it out.
I was trying to figure out most of the book. I'm like, what am I what is
was
my
the point of this?
Yeah, like what is the plot
Yeah.
twist until we get to it? And
Until
you're
we
like,
get to it.
oh,
Yep.
okay.
So we follow Quinn. She's trying to run away from the police because the neighbor called the cops on her because they heard a screaming noise in the house. And she's like, no, it was just a movie I was watching. I was watching Scream. And the cop was her ex-boyfriend from high school, so he didn't check the house. He just trusted her. And she's like, thank God. And she's like analyzing this tiny little red dot of blood on her skirt. And I'm like, dang, I wouldn't have noticed that, but you're so hyper-focused on what you just did.
Yeah.
So, cop leaves, and she's like, I gotta go now.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Need to run.
And so, kind of recaps, like, her going home. Her husband was shocked, like, why are you home? And so that leads her to believe that he was waiting for someone else, because he was so mad that she just came home.
Mm.
So, she's running away, and the reason that she kills him is self-defense in her eyes. So she's like, but the cops aren't going to believe that. So she's like, I gotta go. So she packs a few things, she gets in her car, and she leaves. She gets to a gas station. She's trying to take some money out of the ATM, and she runs into a boy that she used to babysit. And she's like, crap, I'm trying to get away without anyone noticing me. I went to this little crappy gas station hoping no one would be there. Someone's there that she knows, of course.
Yeah. And of course she threw her phone in his trunk, thinking she wasn't going to know the guy, and she did.
Yep. Dumb little move. So then she keeps going. I think she's trying to get to, like, Canada or something to get out of the country. Because the people at Border Control aren't going to notice her.
No.
But, so it starts snowstorming. She gets pulled over. She's like, this is it. They already found out. I'm done. Putting me in handcuffs. And he's just like, your taillight's out. And she's like, oh, thank God. But, like,
yeah.
I'll get it fixed, thanks.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should pull off. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
Finds this little sign for the Baxter Motel. And that's our setting. It's the Baxter Motel. She books a night. She's like, this place is creepy. And she parks behind an abandoned restaurant closed down. She gets a room. And then she sees this person next door to her room creeping out the door. She's like, what is this lady doing?
Yeah.
So that's Greta. And then Nick is the owner of the motel. He's the one who helps her get a room.
Yep.
He's bringing her sandwiches from his house, being very kind to her.
Too kind.
Too kind. Bit of suspicious. So he's bringing her stuff, helping her out. And she stays overnight. She goes next door to say, like, hi, because she sees her looking out the door again. Creepy. Finds out that there was a murder at that hotel. She's like, ooh. And Greta is a, like, fortune teller person that worked at a carnival. Big air quotes on fortune teller. She has a special gift. So she's talking to her. Her room is filled with mirrors everywhere.
Very interesting.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Very carnival-y. Like those ones that you walk through and they're all those
like
different
the mirror room.
Yeah,
and
I just thought of that now.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait,
that makes sense.
Carnival.
No, that makes sense actually. I was thinking that part was just like she could always see if someone was behind her, like gonna kill her because someone already got killed there. That's the first thing I thought of.
I didn't even think of anything about the mirrors. I was just like creepy.
Oh, okay.
So she talks to Greta. She goes into her room. She's like, I'm not even going to shower because that's when people get murdered. So she doesn't take a shower. She hangs her socks on the radiator. That's why she went next door, was to get socks from Greta.
Yes.
So wakes up the next day. She also backtrack a little bit. There's so many details.
Yes.
She looks out the window and sees a lady staring at her from the house.
Creepy.
Very creepy.
It just gets creepier and creepier as the details come along.
We find out that that's Nick's wife. Mm-hmm. She's sick at home. He explains all of this to her. She's like, okay. So she has MS. She's in a wheelchair. She can't move. Mm-hmm. So she's just always watching out the window. Next day, Quinn wakes up. She goes next door to Greta's room because Greta invites her over to have some breakfast. Was it breakfast?
Yeah, I think it was breakfast.
I think so, because Nick didn't like having breakfast. She went over to eat. She smelled something good. Or Greta invited her over, eat some of her chili. Yeah. Turns out it was delicious chili. Best chili she's ever had. She's a little scared. She's like, this lady's a little creepy. Yeah. So Greta's like, let me tell your fortune. She's like, all right, fine, whatever. So Greta's like, you need to get out of here now. Yeah. Something's gonna happen. She's like, what's gonna happen? So she's like, I gotta get out of here. And then she goes to the stairs and she sees the cops are there and she's like, oh my god, they found him already. So Nick ends up covering for her. He's like, I haven't seen her when they show a picture. And so she's like, thank you. He's like, you need to get out of here now. And she's like, all right, I'll go. Yeah. So she packs up her stuff, goes to her car. That's the last we heard of her. That was the whole first section is like Quinn. Yeah. Then we go into her sister, Claudia. She's apparently very close. Quinn and her sister are very close. And we come to find out that Claudia actually hates her sister.
That was news to me. Surprise. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. She hates her sister. So basically, it's because her parents died when they were young. And Claudia had to drop out of college and just raise her sister. And she resented her for that. Even though it was not her fault. Yeah. She was in high school still, I think. No, yeah. So she had to take care of her, and she basically had to lose all of her hopes and dreams. And Quinn, marries rich, never offers to help her out with anything. Yeah. Claudia needs a new roof. Yeah. Quinn doesn't offer to pay. It's also not her responsibility. But so we find out then that Claudia has something to do with Quinn's husband. Not going to get into it yet, but something to do there. So she's trying to find her sister, but she's making it seem like, oh my gosh, like what happened? Because Claudia is actually the one who found the body in the house. Yeah. So she's like, I'm so worried about my sister. I need to find her now. Yeah. So she's trying to find her all over. And then she's calling her, and the little kid that she babysat, now grown adult, picks up the phone and calls her back. He's like, I see you keep calling me, like I'm calling you back, or not me, the phone that I found in my truck. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's my sister's phone. And he's like, well, I have it. And she's like, I'm gonna come get it, and tries to manipulate it where she's like, I'm gonna say to the cops that you have her phone and you kidnapped her and all this stuff. And he's like, I won't say anything, like just come take the phone. Yeah. So she gets the phone. And now she's, like, trying to dispose of it. She's like, I don't want Quinn to get caught. She goes to the cemetery to go visit her parents, throws it in this person's car that's going up to Vermont. The cops call her, and they're like, we're tracking Quinn's phone. It's going to Vermont, but we don't think she left the state. And she's like, crap. She's like, now I gotta get in the car and find her. Yeah. So she gets in her car. She's like, I know exactly which way she went, follows her route, and winds up at the motel. And she's like, she probably pulled off here.
Yeah.
So she goes, checks into a room, gets the same room that Quinn was in, sees Quinn's necklace or bracelet in there.
No, her ring.
Her ring.
In the drawer next to the Bible.
Yes, next to the handy dandy Bible.
Yes.
That was written in it, get out, WHORE.
You whore.
Terrible word.
Yeah.
So she's like, my sister was here in this room. She goes next door to Greta, and she's like, have you seen her? And she's like, yeah, but she's not here. But she also didn't leave. She's like, what do you mean she didn't leave? So she goes out, she finds Quinn's car parked behind the restaurant, but Quinn's not in there.
Yeah.
That ends Claudia's section. So we're like, where'd she go?
Very confused.
Then it goes on to Rosalie, and that's how we find out the whole backstory of her and Nick's marriage.
Yeah.
Goes into that, goes into her diagnosis with MS, tried to get pregnant, had a miscarriage, and that's what brought on her symptoms. So it basically tells her section of why she has MS, what she does just staring out the window. She has binoculars, she's staring.
Yeah.
And one night, her and Nick aren't like super close anymore because of the MS.
Yeah.
She feels really bad. She's like, if you want to leave and find someone else, like you can. I don't judge you for that. Like I would understand. So she sees him kissing this young blonde in the motel through the window with her binoculars. And she's like, this man. And we're like, you told him to do it. But okay.
You did. You literally told him.
He comes home and she's like, you slept with her. And he's like, what are you talking about? I didn't sleep with her. I just kissed her and I regret it. And she's like, then they sleep together that night. They haven't slept together in a year.
Yeah.
And we're like, whoa. All right.
This escalated very quickly, actually.
Yes. She wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's not there. And she's like, where is he? She looks out the window and sees him throwing this bag into a dumpster. And this is
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, sketchy.
And this is recapped back to 2 years ago when the murder happened.
Yeah.
That same night. So she's like, what the heck? So he comes in, she's like, why were you outside? And he's like, I just needed some fresh air. And she's like,
I still have questions about that scene, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. It was never really, like,
No.
concluded, but... So then, she is looking out the window the next day. That girl's light never turns on. The girl's name is Christina. And she's like, okay, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, why isn't she up yet? So then, her and Greta are close. Greta comes and brings her food because Nick sucks at cooking. Rosalie was the cook. She had the restaurant. That was her restaurant. That's why it's abandoned now because she couldn't cook with the MS. She didn't want it anymore. So, come to find out, Nick does a wellness check on Christina's room because he hadn't seen her. She's dead in the bed. She was stabbed. He's like, what?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. So the cops are like,
suspicious.
So we never find out at that point who did it.
Yeah.
And even Rosalie's like, it must have been him.
There's the only logical answer.
Yeah. And years before that, she was at a carnival, found this fortune teller.
Yes.
And she was like, do not marry that man. It's going to end in, like,
death.
In death. And she's like...
He's going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, that man? He's going to kill someone?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to marry him anyway. Alright.
I
don't
believe that
here.
side. Yeah.
So that's pretty much all of Rosalie's part at that point.
Yeah.
Then it goes to Claudia's husband,
Rob.
We love Rob.
I love Rob.
He really didn't do anything. But him and Claudia are always fighting. She's always picking a fight. He has a long day at work. He's like, I just want to shower, but maybe I'll try to do something nice. I'll try to put the laundry away, even though she's going to yell at me for the way that it's folded. He's going to put her clothes away and finds a burner phone. And he's like, what the heck is this?
Yep.
He's looking at the text messages. She's cheating on him. And
she gets a call. Well, he gets a call from that burner number to that phone. He's like, hello?
And it was the cops. And they're like, who's this? And he's like, who's this? So then they put two and two together and realize, oh, these two people were having an affair.
Yep.
So they're like, is Claudia home? And he's like, no, I don't know where she is.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah.
That's when everything kind of starts to unfold.
Yep.
And then
we'll get into plot twists
all
and
of
all of that.
happen. That's pretty much a summary of the book up until the twists.
Yep.
I don't want to spoil that yet, but
yep.
Then we find out the rest later.
And they were
our main
twists.
discussion. That's pretty much the backstory to our main discussion.
Yep.
And it took a very long time to get there, but we got
But there were so many details leading up to the plot twists that mattered.
Yeah,
and like
all of that, and it's like
everyone's story made a difference in the
ending. Yep. What was your overall rating?
I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't put it down. It took me a day to read. I just start to finish in honestly a few hours. It was less than it was like 350-ish pages. I feel like on the Kindle. Yeah. I read fast on the Kindle.
On the book, anyway. It was like 287.
Wow, really?
It's crazy how much of a difference the Kindle versus book makes. Like,
it's so weird. I know, because it said like I was probably like 40% in, and it's like an hour and a half in your book. I'm like, that's it. I'm like,
yeah.
Each page, I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Reading it. It was really good.
I also gave it a 4. I think because it wasn't my favorite Freida book.
That's valid.
I've given Freida a lot of 5 stars, and I'm like, I could not put it down. Like, I loved reading it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, because it took so long to get to like what are we reading this
That's
for?
valid. No, that's like, a good point.
I liked it, but it's like 4. So in comparison to some of her other books, like The Housemaid.
Yeah.
I gave The Housemaid 3 stars.
I gave it 5 stars. But I'm going to say it was my first thriller book that I ever read.
Okay.
It was my first Freida book that I ever read. Okay. And I was like, whoa, this plot twist is crazy. Like, I've never read a plot twist like that before. So I'm like, 5 stars immediately.
Dang. See, I had read other thrillers before.
Okay.
I think that wasn't my first Freida. So I had read some of her other ones, and I'm like, I like her other ones better. I liked the second Housemaid much better than the first.
I started reading it, and honestly, I DNF'd it only a few chapters in, because I was like, I feel like it was like a little repetitive.
It's much better than the first one, in my opinion.
So I should read it.
I told my other friend that, and I think I forget if she agreed or not, but she did read it.
Dang. Okay.
I still haven't read the third one yet, though.
Right. And the second one's going to be a movie, too.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little novella after that, The Housemaid's Wedding. That was pretty good. It's very tiny.
So she never dies?
No.
Okay. Well,
there's
good for her.
3 books. Maybe in the third. I don't know. I never read it, but...
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
And then the other one, The Boyfriend. I loved The Boyfriend. I gave that 5 stars.
I rated it 4 stars. I did really like that book, though.
Yeah.
It was a good book.
That was maybe my second one. I think my first one was The Coworker, and I loved that one. It was so good. But, so I'd say, like, this one would fall right in between The Housemaid and The Boyfriend for me, because I gave that 4, Housemaid 3, Boyfriend 5.
Okay.
So
you think this one was better than The Housemaid?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to reread it now. I feel like my my reading is incorrect here. Okay.
So we can go into like our first impressions of Quinn. What did you think of Quinn?
At first, I thought she was crazy, obviously because she killed her husband.
Yeah.
But I also thought immediately like there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
Which kind of brought me back to like thinking about like The Housemaid or like you know, your like basic reasons, like he was abusing her or whatever. Yeah. So like I felt like she needed to do it.
Yeah.
I felt she needed to be validated.
Yeah. I felt like when I first read it, I'm like, I didn't really have many opinions on her.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's like you think back to other Freida books, and it's like, you know that there's a reason behind killing him. Like, they don't just kill him to kill him. So I was like, it had to be some sort of abuse.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did have some sympathy for her because of that, like, thought, like, if it's abuse, like, but she didn't have to kill him? But who knows? If he had, like, a gun to her head, then
Yeah. Well, he was choking her at the time.
Yes, he was.
That she stabbed him. So, I mean, like, valid. And I feel like her points about, like, his family being so involved in the community and what was it, lawyers and stuff? Like,
she worked at a bank, and he had some family business, and they knew, like, everything.
Yeah, like, she would never have gotten away with it. So,
run.
Kill and run.
Kill and run.
Stab and run immediately. Right into the cop.
Stab, dab, and
Stab, dab, and run. That's crazy.
I needed something that rhymes with stab.
You know, that's
the only
valid.
word I could think of. Dab. She dabs on him and leaves. I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Put that in a movie. So, going back to the beginning of the book, was there anyone that you trusted?
I trusted Quinn. I felt like in the beginning, her first thing was like, okay, I killed him. Like, I'm not lying about that. I was like, okay, she's good. Mm-hmm. She's good. Nothing's wrong with her. Obviously, Derek, the one who got her husband that got killed, obviously didn't trust him because obviously he did some shady stuff. I was skeptical about the cop.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that was the only one I trusted.
Really?
In the beginning.
Really?
Because for some reason, I just trusted him. He seemed like a very innocent cop when he opened the door.
You know,
and I'm like, I feel like I could trust you.
He could, like, I don't know if it's because she mentioned Screamed that I thought of this, but when he opened the door and she said that, I pictured him as that doofy cop from Scream, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seemed, especially because he liked her.
Yeah.
In high school, or they dated in high school. I was kind of like, maybe there's something there.
Yeah. But there was at the end.
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Her and Scotty wound up together.
I love Scotty.
At what point did you realize that something was not right?
Okay, so for Quinn, I think when she got to the hotel and obviously the doorknob had the do not disturb thing on it, I was like, title, something's wrong. But then also, I thought something was off with Rob when Claudia was always questioning, like, oh, where's my sister? And he was, like, brushing it off. Like, it felt sus.
Okay.
And I was like, there's something there.
Yeah. Mine was, so, like I mentioned earlier, when Quinn got home and Derek was all, like, mad, like, why are you here? I knew something was off there, and I knew from the jump who he was having an affair with. I knew it.
I didn't think of the affair at all, even when she got home and he was there already. I was just thinking, oh, he's rich, like, he doesn't really have, like, he's one of those, yeah, like, he's like one of those guys.
His own hours.
Exactly, he should work whenever he wants, so he could be home, he could not be home, so I didn't really think anything of that.
I thought of it, and I knew right away who it was, and I was like, that's gonna be what this is about, and I was like, I knew it. I knew something. Something was up there.
That's valid.
So,
a little investigator, you.
That's why I want to work for the FBI. Just in accounting, not the actual crime scenes.
Yeah.
Just the fraudulent business. Alright, so these twists, like we're talking about, segue into twists. Did you see the ending coming at all? Any part of it?
One part of it, yes.
Which part?
So, Greta being a murderer, I knew she had something to do with.
Okay.
That's who I thought stabbed her to begin with. Stabbed Quinn to begin with. Especially the whole motel situation. Yeah. It seemed like she was a murderer. There. Yeah. I didn't think Rosalie did anything. I did not see Claudia's story unraveling. I didn't.
See, the ending, I saw everything but Greta. That was the one I was like, how does she tie into this story? And then we get to that and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
She's the one who stabbed Christina.
Yeah. Yes.
So, and then we find out that she did it because she sees Rosalie as her daughter.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any kids of her own. She's like, I was doing anything in my ability to protect you and Nick's marriage. You guys belong together.
Kind of creepy.
So I'm going to stab this girl because he kissed her. Crazy.
Literally crazy, actually.
Just, like, threaten her and to get out.
Or just done nothing. Let them ruin their own lives.
Yeah. If you were going to interfere, don't stab her.
Yeah,
just, say something to her.
No, yeah. But, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so that, I did see Claudia having something to do with killing Quinn.
Okay.
And
Like the scene when she got stabbed, I did not think that was Claudia. You immediately thought that was... I thought it was Nick who stabbed her.
I thought it was Claudia.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. And because I knew of the affair. Because when I read it, I was like, I know he's having an affair with his sister.
That's crazy to me, having an affair with your sister's husband.
Yeah. It's because he's rich. And apparently attractive.
He's dead.
I don't really know. He's dead. And she's like, how could she kill him? The person I loved
him. Oh my god, give me a break, Claudia.
I'll never be able to sleep with him again. That's what you're worried about?
The world's tiniest violin for her. I literally was like, grow up, Claudia.
Seriously.
When she was like, oh, well, I had to give up my hopes and dreams because my parents died for my sister. You're selfish.
Yeah.
You are selfish.
Yep.
And I did not like her.
Me neither.
Not one bit.
Which twist shocked you the most? Mine was Greta. Because that was the only one I didn't see.
Really?
I was like, they said Greta, and I was like, oh, like, I actually gasped. I was like, wow, I did not see that coming.
Honestly, it was Claudia. It was when Rob found the phone, and then the cop called, and it was Claudia in Derek's pocket. And I was like, literally on my in-laws' couch, like, I was like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. I should have, I guess, but I did.
That's okay. I
would be a horrible FBI agent, actually.
I actually never get the twists right in Freida's.
Okay.
And I figured out most of them besides that, and I think that's also why I gave it 4 stars, because I was like, I was able to predict things.
No, I predict nothing.
Alright, so we'll go into the characters now.
Okay.
Did you trust Quinn?
I did.
We'll just give yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Did you trust Nick?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Rosalie?
No.
I don't know if I did. I feel like I did because I'm like, she has MS. What could she do?
I thought it was a lie. I didn't really think she had MS until we got to her story, and I was like, oh, she actually has a debilitating disease.
Illness.
Yeah.
Did you trust Claudia? No.
I did. I really did. I was like, wow, she really is trying to find her sister.
I only trusted her when Quinn called her at the beginning of the book.
Yeah.
And then once it got to Claudia's section, I'm like, nah. Because I know with Freida books, if they have a section, they have something to do with it.
That's valid.
And once I saw Claudia's name, I'm like, there we go.
It's her. She did it.
Something. And did you trust Greta? I did.
I did and didn't. I trusted her with Quinn. No. I trusted her with Nick, being his, protector, but I didn't trust her with Quinn. I thought she was going to kill Quinn, to be honest.
Like, she's a little old lady. What could she do?
I don't know. Some, voodoo stuff.
Did your opinion change on any of them throughout the book?
Yeah.
Mine changed on Nick.
Yes.
I was like, you're acting sus, my guy.
100%.
But then he did nothing.
He literally did nothing wrong. But be a husband who's dealing with his wife who has MS, a murder at the motel, a woman who committed murder, and is like,
so much.
Poor guy. I felt so bad for him. And Claudia, obviously.
Yeah, of course. So who frustrated you? Nick. Because I'm like, just defend yourself better. Like, everyone's accusing you of things, and you're not doing anything.
No, you're just kind of taking it. Like, you're a punching bag to everybody.
Yeah.
No, mine was definitely Quinn. I felt like she was kind of stupid. Like, she literally, the show, How to Get Away with Murder, Quinn's not on that.
Yeah.
Quinn is not on that. She did everything that you're not supposed to do. She, immediately went to, and it was a gas station that was pretty close to her town.
Yeah.
She threw the phone in that guy's trunk, who was literally from her town.
Yeah.
She went to the ATM. Yeah. She cut her hair, but didn't dye it. You went to the motel, you very obviously changed your name.
Mm-hmm.
And
everyone knew it.
She would not survive a horror movie.
No. Was there anyone who deserved better? I thought Nick.
Yeah, but I also thought Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Rob really deserved a lot better than he got, I felt like.
I agree.
He had the wife who was cheating on him. He was your typical blue-collar worker. Yeah. He would work all day, get yelled at by his wife when he gets home. and then finds out his wife's cheating on him.
Yeah. Yeah,
I felt really bad for him.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
Rosalie. Honestly,
Yeah.
poor Rosalie.
Yeah.
With her, like, whole diagnosis, like,
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was an aspiring chef.
Oh.
Poor Rosalie.
Girl. Biggest jaw drop. Mine was, of course, Greta.
Yes.
I did not see that coming at all.
No, mine was Claudia. And not Claudia sleeping with him. It was Claudia stabbing her sister. Because I was like, she did what to her? Like, that was
uncalled for. And
hating your sister is one thing. Sleeping with her husband's another. And then stabbing her?
And then throwing her in your trunk and she's not even dead.
Yeah,
How did she not die?
I was also confused by that because she was bleeding out for hours.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was like 5 minutes. She was just bleeding. She got stabbed in the abdomen. It was bleeding out in the trunk.
And then she had the nerve to try and go stab Rosalie.
No.
And Rosalie, with her MS, is like, I could do this. And launches herself out of the wheelchair. And she got her. She pinned her down.
As she should.
As she should.
But, like, picturing that scene in my head, it was kind of funny to, like, watch. I would just, like, picture this, like, freaky old house. And she's just, like, launching herself.
And then Nick just finds her on
what is happening?
She's scratching at her face with her nails. I'm
like, good for Rosalie.
Yeah. She's like, in case she does kill me, they'll have the DNA under my nails.
Honestly, that's valid.
Smart.
She would survive.
Amen. She would. Biggest, I knew it.
Greta being involved somehow.
Yeah.
I knew she did some sort of killing, or I thought she was going to do some sort of killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was Claudia being involved, but my first, like, biggest one was her having the affair. And that's what made me kind of put everything together. I'm like, yep, she has a reason now.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the motel, could you picture everything, like, with the motel while reading it?
Yeah.
It was very descriptive.
Yeah, I agree.
I could picture everything, including, like, the murder room.
Everything. Yeah.
Greta's room.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, even like when she was pulling up like the outside scene of it.
Like the abandoned restaurant.
Have you seen Bates Motel?
No.
Oh, okay. That's like kind of the vibe I was getting. Yeah. It's like creepy.
The like Baxter with the like flat the lights getting out and like flickering.
Yeah. It was very well described.
Yes.
Like I felt like I was watching a movie while I was reading it, which I really liked.
Me too.
Yeah.
Were there any warning signs that would have made you leave? The second I found out there was a murder.
Honestly,
I'm out of there.
The whole, like, going in there, someone lived there, and there was no one else that was there. That was weird to me. I would have left.
I feel like I wouldn't even think of that because it's, like, a little, like, one off the side of the road, like, not a big sign. But once I heard murder, I'd be like, peace.
Well, even Nick was like, oh, you want a room here? Like, no one wants a room here. Like, red flag. Yeah. Red flag.
That is a red
Immediately
flag.
leave.
All right, so we got some questions. Did the ending satisfy you?
Yeah.
It did for me.
Besides not understanding the whole, I guess it doesn't really matter, though. Like, Rosalie being able to get pregnant. Like, I was happy for her, but I was also like, this goes against everything her story was.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But no, I loved the plot twists. I thought they were great.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the ending.
I did too. I liked the whole, like, little bow tie, like, cherry on top at the end.
Yeah.
Like, just the humble ending.
Yes.
Besides finding out about Greta. But even that was, like, low-key kind of humble.
Yeah.
Because she didn't, like, make a whole big thing. She was just like,
by the way,
this is what happened. I was trying to protect you, and I'm going to go travel the world now. Bye.
Yeah.
Do you think justice was served? I think so.
I'd say, yeah.
As long as Claudia was in jail and Quinn didn't.
That's all that matters.
Self-defense, man.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Did everything get explained? Besides Rosalie getting
pregnant. Yeah, I think so.
I think so, too. Alright, we have a fun little segment to do. Okay. It's a rate the blank. So out of a scale of 1 to 5, what would you rate the mystery?
4.
Yeah, I'd say a 4.
Yeah.
The characters?
4.
4. The twists? 5.
5.
Even though I saw them coming, they were still great.
They were good twists.
The ending? 5.
5. Pacing
of the book? 5.
I'd say 5.
Very fast.
I like a good fast-paced book. I didn't get bored. I wasn't like...
Easy to understand.
Is this gonna end anytime soon? I was like, this is amazing.
Creepiness? I'll give it a 1. It wasn't that creepy.
2.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the setting itself was creepy, but, like, the book wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little lightning round. 1-word review.
I put mysterious.
It's unpredictable.
Okay, that's valid.
So that
was actually a lot of the reviews.
Yes, it's predictable.
Yeah.
Favorite character? Rob.
Rob.
He was like not really.
Also Nick. I really did like Nick.
Yeah. Least favorite? Claudia.
Claudia, man, can't stand her.
Most sus?
I felt like Greta was kind of sus.
I thought Nick. Because the whole book, I was like, he has something to do with something.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Greta. I was like...
And would you recommend? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would.
I would 100% recommend this.
It's definitely an easy read for newer beginner readers. I would recommend it.
A good first thriller. Yeah. Like, even if it is a little predictable, I feel like the pacing was good, the plot twists were good, the characters were good.
And even if you're just trying to get out of a slump or, like, back into reading...
Yes.
It was good.
A good October book. Like, if you're looking for a thriller in October.
Yeah.
I agree.
And if they made this into a movie, would you watch it?
Yes.
I would.
100%.
Sounds like a real good movie.
I was reading it as if it was a movie. You know what I mean? Like, in my head, it was a movie already. Would they pick a good adaptation cast? Probably not.
Probably not. They never do.
No. But I think it'd be a good movie.
I think it would be really good.
Yeah.
I think they need to add it onto the Freida adaptation list.
Yes.
Because that was a good one, and that I would watch.
100%. Yeah.
Well, it's Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb.
Good book.
Good book.
This is great. I love Freida books.
They are, like, quick, easy books to just, like, get you out of your slump. Honestly, Freida books do get me out of slumps.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to follow us on all your favorite platforms.
Tell us what book you want us to spoil next, and we'll see you next episode on Spoiler Alert.